Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the daily show. And today we're going to ask, is there going to be a Max Payne Christmas? Um, and if you're wondering, that's not the movie, but we're hoping for a cheerful Christmas. Maybe there'll be a painful Christmas. We're going to talk about that and a whole bunch more. We're going to check out the trades that we took yesterday. We're going to also look at the SPY and Bitcoin as usual. Before we do that, smash the like button. This does help get this channel out to more people. And of course, appreciate all of you who take the time to leave those kind words. And let me know also if you made some money on some of my trades this week. That'd be great. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss the daily updates. So, of course, what are we talking about with the Max Payne? It's not the movie. No, it's the Max Payne price for the last options expiration of the year, December 19th. It's currently at 661. That would represent a drop of almost 4% between now and December the 19th. Also, December the 19th happens to be the same date that the Bank of Japan may raise their interest rates. The last time they did that in late January of 2025, we saw a huge sell-off in February down to April. And of course, before the times before that, also the stock market also corrected significantly. It has not liked it when the Bank of Japan has raised interest rates. And of course, the Max Payne price is the price that would create the most pain for those who have puts and calls that are expiring on December the 19th. It doesn't mean that the price will go there. It doesn't mean that it will not go there. However, it's just interesting that price is considerably below where we are at the moment. Let's have a quick look at the SPY. And right now, we're currently down in the pre-market trading at about 684. We hit some nice highs yesterday of 688 there. And our line for today, our short and long line, is currently sitting at 682.50. Although I'd expect when the market opens, this 90 MA on the daily to pop up to 683. So we are long above 682, 683, and we are short below. Okay, and the levels to the downside are going to be 678, although I do expect that actually to be at 679. So 679 and 674 are going to be our levels to the downside, and our levels to the upside, of course, is the resistance that we're hitting right now of 684. And then, of course, the 689 over here is another level. And then we've got that Fibonacci at 694. So that's the level we're looking at. And if you took that trade, I gave the trade in the Tribal Trades Discord yesterday on the SPY, and I actually gave it on the 3x leverage long. So if the SPY goes up 1%, you'll make 3%. That's SPXL. You can trade that. Should be able to trade that on all your brokerages there. And I gave the level at 221, and the technical target I gave was at 227. Absolutely nailed that trade. I said short below and long above. It came down beautifully, tested that level, bounced off that level, and up we are up to 227 there. You can also go short on the SPY as well. Of course, you can use options and options trading with puts, or you can, when the SPY goes down, these SPX with the 3x bearish leverage short ETF, you can go short with that. So that's just a little bit there. If you're new to the channel and you're wondering what ETS or how you can make money on the way down, we teach that in the Tribal Trades Discord. In fact, we made some good money going short this month. This week in November actually was a lot of shorts, and we made money to the downside. So no matter what is happening in the markets, excuse me, whether it's going up or going down, you can make money there. So that's the SPY. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Of course, we had the FOMC meeting yesterday. The Fed funds rate was lowered by 25 basis points as expected. It initially pumped on the news like it usually does. And I did say yesterday, 90,000 and above was long, and 93 and above was long. If you took that trade from 90 to 94, you could have cashed in some nice tidy profits. And I said below 93 or below 90 is short. And so, of course, the trade was there, and I gave both those levels in the Tribal Trades Discord. Long from 90 to 94. You could have stopped out at 93 when it came back, gotten out in profit, made a nice $3,000 move to the upside there. And then it was short below 93 and could have opened up a short down to 90. And now we're at 90. So right now we're literally sitting right on the 90,000, short below 90. That could bring us back down to about the 85 to $86,000 level, or long above 90 back to 93. And it just continues. You've got these levels there to the downside, and you've got these levels there to the upside. They're working beautifully. You can make money in crypto, both to the upside and by shorting it to the downside. This is all taught in the Tribal Trades Discord. Of course, we had the Palantir trade yesterday. I gave that trade beautifully there, and that went all the way up to the technical target of $190. So they actually nailed that. That was the technical target that I gave there. The original entry that I actually gave was at 179 there, but the level that I gave yesterday was a little bit higher than that, and we got up to that $190. Absolutely fantastic for those who took the trade. And of course, the Warner Brothers trade has absolutely cooked for those who took that trade. Yes, I saw that it had gone up a lot, but I told you all, if that broke $27.67, if we saw a break of that level and a hold of the level, that's exactly what I did. You can see there, that's nicely up there for those that took that trade as well. That's a couple of updates on those trades. And of course, the Tribal Trades Discord, I love this feedback that we got here regarding the Tribal Trades indicator. Wow. Besides, here it is down here. Besides all the obvious good stuff and overflow here, just your indicator alone is worth 99 US dollars per month. While lucky, because the indicator is included as part of the Tribal Trades indicator. Currently, you can get it at $65 per month. That's $15 discount. There you can see that's the normal price now of $79.99, but through to Christmas, so just the next week or so, you've got it there at $65 or just $64.99 there. You do still need to get on the wait list, but you will get added to the Discord this month before Christmas, of course. And that's $79.99. That gives you that 15. And that's not 15 off the first month. That's $15 off every month. That will be the price of your Discord there. And you get the Tribal Trades indicator included with this. I love this. For the first time, I'm able to time my entries with confidence and patience, and it's extremely accurate. Thank you. Well, thank you for writing that there, memory, like absolutely incredible. Then you can see just even with the SPY here, well, actually, we'll go back to the SPY. If you look at the SPY, absolutely fantastic there. If you see the Tribal Trades indicator, the Skittles indicator, as Josh calls it, at work there, you can see that would have been a great place to get out. Didn't exactly get the top, but it was pretty close to it and saved you some downside. Again, it didn't exactly get the bottom, but that would have been a nice reversal. Same up here, down here, and then we're waiting to see if we're going to get another red dot here on the SPY. It is a little bit down in the pre-market. Remember, I'm not there to try and catch the exact bottoms, because those who pick bottoms get smelly fingers, and you just risk buying a dip that keeps dipping. And that's the number one thing. Listen, two big issues that people have told me for years and years, and this is why the signals indicator was created, is they have difficulty timing and buying the bottoms. Well, again, you don't quite get the bottom here, but you get pretty close to it, and you get this beautiful run up here. And then people, I don't know when to sell. I don't know when to get out. Again, this does, or short the market on the way down. There you can see how accurate this indicator has been, and that's included in the price of the Discord. There, you don't have to pay extra for that there. And I did want to show you there, I always like showing the receipts, just in case the skeptics out there. The Palantir play that I gave there. Where is that there? There it is, beautifully there. Look at that. There's the date. There it is all there, 179. There's your target there. And so just want to make sure we have full transparency here in the Tribal Trades Discord. There we are there. There's your entry there. And there's your take profit up to the top there. For those that took the trade, all you needed to do was take the trade, risk it for the biscuit. Scared money doesn't make money, but dumb money doesn't make money either. That's why these trades that I find, I spend hours looking for. They have to meet the Tribal Trade System criteria, which is also part of the Tribal Trades Discord. You can learn how I find and identify and take those trades there and learn. There's a full trading course in there. And of course, they are low risk, not no risk, low risk and high probability trades. And not only these trades cooking, we're auditing all of these trades and giving their performance in here. You can see the last couple of weeks, we have a 92% win rate, an 89% win rate, absolutely incredible. And these would have been the profit. And this is only if you put in $1,000 per trade. If you'd put in two, it would be double that amount. And if you'd put in five or 10 times the amount, if you put 10,000 and then that becomes 4,500, not $455. Just want to make that very clear there. And of course, the previous week was a little better at $700. Total gain 70%, win rate 92% there. And we will continue to audit and publish all of these trades in the Tribal Trades Discord. I don't know another Discord that has as high a win rate as this, and will publish and audit their trades. You can see the monthly performance. These are the swing trades. And for those of you who are like, oh, I'm not a day trader, I don't have time to day trade, got 9 to 5, totally get it. We have a swing plays channel. That was that Palantir trade. And you can see here the average trade lasted about 10 days. So you could literally take the trade, go on a bit of a cruise, come back, close the trade out. And the win rate there, again, a whopping 89%. Total gains $5,000. Listen, guys, that is all up between the weekly, the day trades and the swing trades there. That's a whopping $7,000 per month. That's $85,000 per year. That's $200 per day on average over 30 days. And listen, I don't know what kind of a return that is from when you think of the Tribal Trades Discord. It's $2 a day at the moment, $65 a month, and the returns are using $1,000 per play. Okay, the returns just using $1,000 per play. There at 200 over about $230 there. If you took those trades there. So I don't know what, somebody do the math for me there on what kind of return that is. And some people say, well, I can't afford it. And I just say you can't afford not to. I was that person who couldn't afford it. And many, many years ago, even before there were Discords, I was paying for these trading platforms, communities, because I knew that I couldn't afford not to, that I was the exact person, the person that couldn't afford it to was exactly the person that needed to. And that was me, because I was walking around the supermarket trading just to put food on the table there. There were some tough times. And so I can tell you that tough times don't last, but tough people do. And so I encourage you there that if you want to join up for the Tribal Trades Discord, we have that Discord below in the description of this video. You might need to click the more button that will pop out, and there will be a link there. It'll show you the 15% discount there, or not 15, $15 discount there. You click on that. There'll still be a wait list. You'll still have to have your payment details. You still won't get charged until you get moved from the waitlist to the Tribal Trades Discord. You will get access before Christmas. I am adding people on a daily basis, just a few people per day, to the Discord. So the wait probably won't be too long, but I will say that you will guarantee you access before Christmas there. And of course, there is no lock-in whatsoever. It is month to month. So if you choose not to renew, that's okay. If it's not for you, or if it doesn't work out, you don't have the time, there we'll have other people that can come through from the wait list there. But I just know that when you come into the Tribal Trades Discord and you see the live transformational gains that are taking place there, and you see the wealth transformational journey that we are undertaking here with the education, and of course, because I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, this is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? Okay, so I just know that when you come in, you're just not going to want to leave there the amazing Tribal Trades family that we are growing there. Well, that's all I have time for today. So until the next episode, or until I see you on the Discord, happy trading.